Let the collaboration begin. I need to show you two important tools, the comments button and the chat function. But first, there are a few things we all need to do in the document. We need to add our names first and last in alphabetical order, one line at a time, to the top left side of the document. Then we need to skip a line and title our document whatever our mascot turned out to be. Finally, we need to write a paragraph addressing how does your animal represent you and your team. Even if the critter wasn't your first choice, you should still come up with some positive reasons. Let me show you.
My team members are typing in the document right now. I should clarify that both of their last names are really also Denham, which you'll notice on the screen. I made up Roberts and Adams for the purpose of this e-lesson, but you won't see that on our Google Collaboration tools on this video. Notice that each of their cursors shows up with a different color and their name. I need to add my name at the top of the document. So let's see, right in the middle for alphabetical order. Leanne Denham. And I see someone else has already added our mascot right below our names. So it's very distracting to watch them type. So I'm going to move on down the page a little bit, move everybody, or give a little bit more space. Since we know that a paragraph should have at least 5 sentences, I'm going to focus on this for a few minutes and get our paragraphs typed. Okay, I'm going to pull our paragraphs closer together so that we can see everything at one time. Now, the first thing to do would be to go through and correct spelling errors, which are the red squiggly lines. So if we right-click on that, and notice I can correct other people's. I just corrected, I believe that was Maggie's paragraph. And now I'm correcting mine. Okay, and now we just need to sit back and read some of the sentences. I saw a mistake in mine. It looks like Maggie might have seen it too. So we'll see if she's going to comment on that. She needs to select the word first and then click on the comments. I see another error on mine, so I'm just going to point that out. Okay, Maggie says moo moo. No, we didn't mean moo there, did we? So I'm going to go ahead and click resolve on her comment because I know that it's supposed to be moose. But here it looks like I need a comma, so I'm going to ask a question. Notice it says add a comment. So I'm going to say, do I need a comma after big? And see if someone responds. And they can resolve it and put the comma in also. So let's see, it looks like we've got, oh, this might need a comma here too. And maybe somebody will fix that. Robert says that we don't need a comma. I'm not sure about that. Yes, Maggie, you're right. So I'm going to reply and change that to well. And notice that we can see that there's a comment still there because it's a gold color. So I'll resolve that one. And everybody says we don't need a comma there, so I'm going to resolve that one. Meanwhile, we can also go up here to the little caption symbol and click on chat, and I can start a chat. This is something that wouldn't necessarily be a comment on a particular document, but it's a side conversation that everybody on the shared document can see. It can be invaluable when you're working on an assignment or an idea together. It's not part of the document, just a conversation that floats out there when you're collaborating. So now it's your turn to start typing in the document. Remember, you need all your names and your team mascot up at the top left, and then each of you type at least one paragraph. And you've only got the rest of the class period to finish this lesson. Ready? Go.